Welcome to GhostWolf Live. So, here's the deal. I guess you could say tonight's episode is about something that's been on my mind for years. And it's about how people act and think in the paranormal field, and things that they believe that based on the things that I see, are not accurate. Okay, let me just get into it. So, I was watching, or rather rewatching, one of my new favorite shows, actually, Paranormal Lockdown, with Nick Groff and Kat Weidman. And it's actually a really cool show, and I love the concept of it. But I was watching an episode of the Paranormal Lockdown UK, which is, I guess, the latest season, or last season, whatever. They're old episodes now, in any case. So I was watching that, and listening to their investigation, listening to the way that they talk about these things, and it dawned on me that there are so many people out there that have the same bad habit. And I saw it in this episode plain as day. There seems to be this really bad habit amongst paranormal investigators, and not all, of course, but a lot of them for sure, of pigeonholing things. So, like this belief that every spirit has to be trapped, and if you see a shadow man, oh no, that's negative, or things of that nature that just simply is, just going by what I see, okay? So this is what I believe. People can believe whatever the hell they want to. But I'm telling you, based on the things that I see that I know to be accurate, that's wrong. Okay? So, case in point. The whole thing about spirits being trapped, I'm going to say this. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again for the record. Most spirits aren't trapped. A truly trapped spirit is actually kind of a rare thing. And here's why. We do not lose free will when we die. When we're in the spirit world, we still have choice. Most spirits, most ghosts, are here because this is where they choose to be. Their loved ones are here. Life is here. Now, this is not to say that there aren't such a thing as trapped spirits. There are. They're just much rarer than people think. Okay? And not everything is negative. The negative, the dark stuff, the demonic, if you will, is actually super rare. And the reason for that, I believe, anyways, is because they have to follow rules. I know that may sound strange to you. Everything has to go by the rules, whatever those rules are. And one of the things about the demonic, the dark stuff, is they're not currently, anyways, allowed to mess with the living too much. They can mess with the living a little bit, but there's like limits. Okay? And as such, there's from what I can tell, only so many of those entities allowed in our plane of existence at one time. And the same goes for like the ultra good stuff like angels, for example. Only so much of that stuff is allowed at one time because there has to be a balance. Has to be. And that's the rule. Okay? So, when you see on these TV shows, and for a while, I will say, Zach on Ghost Adventures was really bad about this. And he's eased up on it, I think, a little bit in recent years, but it seemed like almost every episode there would be somebody talking about a child spirit, and he would automatically think, oh, well, that's a demon mimicking a child. Well, why would you think that? Well, his thinking was, oh, well, I can't believe that there would be a child spirit because that's what child would be trapped in. Blah, blah. Look, that goes back to the whole being trapped thing, first of all. And of course there's child spirits. Children die too. Sadly, but it's a reality. So they do exist. Okay? And I'm not saying demons can't mimic. They can. They're actually really gifted at it. But there's rules about that too. Because, and here's how I know this, okay? If demons had as much power as people believe they do, we would all be dead. And they would rule the earth. And this would be hell. Right, so, anyways. The thing of it is, and I guess is really kind of my point, is we shouldn't be making blanket statements like that. Oh, well, it's all evil, or, oh, it's not really a child, it's a demon mimicking a child, and all this shit. And this is what annoys me about these shows, that like, they're saying that. They're saying that before they even done the investigation. You shouldn't be saying blanket things like that until you have investigated and you have proof to back it up. Because making claims like that can be harmful. Not just to the people that have to deal with it on a daily basis. Because if you're sitting there telling somebody, oh, well, it's not really a child, it's, a demon mimicking a child, and it's like where they live or their place of work. Well, every day that they're there, they have to live with that fear. And you did that because of what you said. Right? Well, if you do the investigation first, and then figure out what's going on, and then go from there, then yes, you might be putting that fear in somebody, but at least you have